Wait, I gotta go 30 days without busting a nut? Like, not even a drop? That was me about a month ago, shortly after I made the decision not to bust a nut for 30 days. Now, to the average person watching, I realize I must seem absolutely insane for willingly going 30 days without having an orgasm. And trust me, I felt crazy even making the decision, but for some strange reason, I felt like it was something I needed to do. Let me explain. Have you ever stopped to ponder or even ask yourself how much of your time is spent chasing after sex? Nope, just me, I'm the only one that's done it? Okay, cool, got it. Well, I did that, and I didn't like what I found. Ever since I can remember, a majority of the conversations I've had have always been about girls and sex, especially when I was playing football. It was always about how many numbers did you get? How many girls did you kiss? How many girls did you smash? You get my point. A large part of who I was growing up completely revolved around women, or finding some way to satisfy myself. It was bad. All I cared about was sex or the chase, and that was really just the only thing that drove me. I had perfect relationships ruined because I couldn't stop cheating. I had great business opportunities that I passed by or messed up because I couldn't stop thinking with my dick. I had great friends that were females that I had to get rid of because they wouldn't let me clap cheeks. I played college football games exhausted because I was out the night before chasing ass. I spent thousands upon thousands of dollars just so I could flex and peacock, just so I could attract a girl, just so I could get the ass. And after reliving all those experiences, I came to one solid concrete conclusion. Almost every single action that I took in my life, whether indirectly or directly, was always based on sex. Always. However, I recently decided that I'm no longer going to be controlled by my urge to bust a nut. And that's why I'm going 30 days without it. That's right. I'm not busting a nut for 30 days. Cut off. Cold turkey. My name's Glasgow Martin. I'm a big black man that rides the electric unicycle. I got a cool dog. I'm an ex-college football player, NFL reject, and I've decided to dedicate my entire life to self-improvement. And in this video, if you just spare me just 5 to 6 minutes of your valuable and honest time, I'm going to show you and take you through my journey of not busting a nut for 30 days, and I'm going to show you why this could probably be beneficial for you as well. Let's go. Okay, so as I mentioned earlier, this whole experiment is really just for me to do two things. A, gain the superpowers that so many people talk about and associate with nofap. And then B, really just take back control of my sexual urges and sexual desires and be able to control those and point those in the direction that I actually want them to go. Okay, you got that? So now that we're clear and now that we're all on the same page, here are the rules. The main rule, of course, no busting nuts of any kind. And some of y'all like to do all this weird stuff. I consider that cheating. So more rules will also be no edging, no sex, no Pornhub, none of that shit. Just regular ass rules. A lot of y'all will refer to this as either semen retention, seed retention, nofap hard mode, whatever y'all want to call it. That's what I'm doing. And between me and you, I'm really looking forward to the next 30 days because honestly, this is something that I really needed to do. And No Nut November just gave me a great excuse to start it. So I'm really looking forward to this, and I can't wait to see what the results are. Okay, so first things first, I actually want to succeed with this experiment. A lot of people say that if you fail to plan, then you've planned to fail. And I don't plan on failing shit. For real. So the first thing I did was try to identify my triggers, meaning I tried to find anything that I thought would make me have the urge to let one off. Second thing was blocking Pornhub and X videos from my browser because truthfully, I don't trust myself with the keys and I know I'll go after them. Next task was me muting all of these Instagram baddies that I be following. Look, bro, I follow 1,600 people. I swear to God, probably 1,400 of them are nothing but IG baddies. Me going on Instagram is a no-go. The third task was for me to tell all the girls that I had been recently involved with that I was gonna do this experiment. I mean, the last thing I'd want is me holding strong on day 27 and then a girl out of nowhere send me an eggplant question mark text. Man, like, what? My legs gonna get weak. I might give in. I can't have that, for real, for real. The fourth task was me picking just different goals that I was gonna work on because I know you get all this excess energy and I want to make sure I push that towards something productive. So for me, that was YouTube, that was my 9-to-5 job, and really just overall improving the overall quality of all the videos that I'm putting out that you guys are watching. Side note, I'm really determined to figure out why the hell my videos don't get no views. I'll be getting like 100 views. I swear I'll be working my ass off on these videos. I may not have figured it out yet, but I'm gonna figure it out soon, bro. Anyway, overall, day one was good. It was a little boring, but I did find some interesting ways to use my time. Overall, good day. Day two was nothing really crazy. A lot of boredom. And speaking of that, not one single girl texted me. Not one single girl hit me up. I don't know. It was kind of just like, it was like a weird day. Like, I didn't know what to do. I didn't know, like, if I wasn't talking to a girl, what should I be doing? But I did overall be able to turn that anxious and confused energy into something productive. I basically spent all day and dove deep into really why some YouTubers succeeded and why some didn't. And then I compared their channels to my channels, and I came up with a few hypotheses. I don't know how to say that. Hypotheses. Anyway, you get it. Multiple whatever. You get my point. The hypothesis I came up with was that my videos are boring, they lacked effort, and my thumbnails sucked. So those were the things that I was going to be focused on for this No Nut November, this seed retention, whatever you want to call it. That's what I was going to be focused on. Today, no crazy urges really happened. I don't know. It was just kind of freeing to be like, not always thinking about like, which girl am I going to see? Which girl am I going to take out tonight? Where am I going to take her tonight? It was just freeing not to always be thinking about that shit. I also started to experience what it felt like to me was like new ideas or a new way of thinking. I don't know, it's kind of hard for me to explain, but I think it was always because I was always using so much brain energy and I was putting it towards women. I was always thinking of witty texts, witty things to say, where to go out on a date, different openers, different creative ways to get a girl and to get at a girl that I really just didn't have time for anything else. I had kind of inadvertently trained my brain to always be working on that in the background. But now that I had given my brain a goal and took away the goal of getting some ass, that motherfucker was putting in work, man. I mean, he was really going crazy. So I took out my list of goals. I decided I was gonna work on my thumbnails. I studied other people's thumbnails and figured out, okay, this is why they're clicking this person's thumbnails and this is why they're not clicking mine. I had something good to work with. And then I got my camera out and I just started taking the most ridiculous and funny thumbnails that you could ever think of. I don't know, it felt kind of weird. I was like, damn, why haven't I ever done this before? I could very clearly see why someone would click on these versus the other shit that I was putting out. For some reason, for me, thumbnails were always an afterthought. But, you know, with this newfound like creativity, I decided to try to put them first. And now I had this full library full of different facial expressions that I could use on my thumbnails. And I don't know, I just felt empowered. I felt like I really made strides in progress towards making better thumbnails because we all know that's a big part of succeeding on YouTube. Anyway, like I felt good. Day 3, I felt really good. I feel like that's a win. So put that in the win column. Like, we did good. We made progress. I don't know, man. Between me and you, like this whole no nothing thing doesn't seem too hard. Look, that's it. You gotta go. You cannot stay here any longer. Look, you ain't gotta go home. You gotta get the hell out of here. You gotta go. As you guys can see, things, they change pretty quickly. I've pretty much been on a week without much contact from women at all at this point, and things were looking a little grim. Every pocket of board time that I had, I was anxiously trying to like really avoid walking to this computer over here behind me and really just letting one off. Like I was really struggling. Don't get me wrong, like I was productive as hell, but I think something was missing. I think it was like human interaction or something. I don't know. I feel like I need to get out the house. I feel like I gotta go see a woman or something. Like I'm gonna be good. I'm not gonna do anything. Trust me. Like I'm not. I just need to look. I won't touch. I'm gonna look. I ain't gonna touch. Trust me. This is crazy. Like, I literally have no urges today. This is wild to me, bro. And tell you what else, I'm really enjoying putting all this extra energy and effort into my creative outlets. I swear it's like I'm seeing stuff I never saw before. I'm getting ideas that I never got before. I'm looking into new skills. I'm taking online courses. I'm reading new books. I'll be honest, I feel like a fucking god. To be honest, I don't know why so many men struggle with holding their seed. Like day 14, this seems pretty easy to me. Okay, clearly I spoke way too soon. My urges have definitely come back and they're stronger than ever. However, I am still able to resist them, barely. The good news is my productivity is still crazy high and I've been putting it to good use. I've got actually 3 videos made and already done and already in the queue for YouTube. They're already done. Normally I'm putting this shit out last minute and these are already done. This has never happened to me before. So it was a good day. I'm getting lonely again. I can't lie, I did stop taking girls out on dates. Truthfully, it's because going out on dates and not getting any is kind of annoying. Hey, Don't look at me like that. Don't judge me. They're expensive, man, and I want a little something in return. I can't lie to you. Today, the urges were a little bit stronger than yesterday, but overall, like, the day was still productive. Today, in particular, I studied storytelling and how to tell better stories throughout my videos. And so, cause this is something I really want to focus on. I feel like it'll make y'all watch my stuff a little bit longer, but I did fall into the trap, the Instagram trap. I looked up something. I believe I was looking up something for, like storytelling. And then as soon as I got on Instagram, boom, I was trapped. And the next thing you know, I look up and it's been like 3 hours. At first, it started off innocent. I responded to a few DMs. I hit up a few homies, checked on how they was doing, just really checked on anything that I was missing. And then boom, it happened. Butt cheeks on my screen. And they were big. They were big and juicy. Fuck. I liked the pic and then I moved quickly away. I scrolled away from it. But then there were more cheeks. And then more cheeks. And the next thing I know, I was on an Instagram models page. And then the next thing I know, 2 hours had passed by, I was hard as fuck, and I was rock solid. Listen, I was about 17.3 seconds away from hitting up old Alexis, Texas.
Alexis, Texas, what you got for me today?
I can't lie to you, and I was gonna go on my phone because that is the one place I didn't have it blocked, but luckily, I had some self-control. I stopped myself. Overall, I was a little bit disappointed with myself today. I don't know how I let myself waste that much time and really almost let myself relapse with just a week to go. I mean, we're looking right at the finish line and I'm over here about to lose it. But also in the same token, like maybe I feel like I shouldn't be so hard on myself. I did spend 70% of the day like working on things that are productive and going towards my goals. And yeah, I had a little slip up, but we aren't perfect. I'm human. So I don't know. I'm kind of torn between that. I'm feeling bad, but maybe I should also ease up a little bit. By the way, note to self, why don't we just get rid of Instagram altogether next time? It is way too dangerous to see those butt cheeks everywhere. It's way too dangerous. Over the next few days, I swear to God, it was like the devil was testing me. I swear he knew I was about to level up because he was sending all types of tests my way. I swear to God. Walking down the street, this woman comes up to me. She asked to pet my dog, of course, because he's cute. But then she says to me she really just wanted my number. 2 girls in the gym tell my coach that they have a crush on me. The YouTube algorithm starts sending me channels that put stuff out intentionally to ruin No Nut November for men.
What's your favorite thing to snack on? Your balls! Gimme!
What the fuck is happening? Holy bro, it's crazy. Why is every female that has not bothered to hit me up this entire month hitting me up to hang out now? Talking about, can I come over, Glass? Can we hang out, Glass? You still not busting a nut, Glass? You still doing that experiment thing? Bro, these are real life text messages that I was getting. I'm over here thinking to myself like, damn, you ain't talked to me in 25 days. Why on earth are you thinking about my eggplant? Truthfully, maybe this whole nofap semen retention attraction thing, maybe it really does have some merit to it, because I swear they was trying to mess me up. I swear to God. Don't get me wrong. Like, I ain't no scrub. When I go out, I be getting chose a little bit, but it ain't nothing like this. For real, for real. Like, I feel like somebody trying to get me to fail, trying to get me to mess up. But that ain't about to happen because I ain't messing up nothing. We finally fucking made it. Whew, we made it. Day 30, boy, I missed that. Oh, I swear to God, that was such a journey and an adventure. My God, that was tough. First off, I believe that I accomplished my ultimate goal, which was to control my urges and ultimately be able to focus my attention to the things that I wanted to do. So we'll give a check mark there. Now, with that being said, I think 90 days is the absolute longest I could probably ever do this experiment, because really, bro, at 30 days, I was like struggling, like really wanting to bang some shit. And I felt like my production, my productivity was starting to taper off. I felt like some of the benefits that I was gaining, they were starting to lose steam. So I don't know how long that I would practically do this in real life. 90 days is probably the max. But for a 30-day sprint, I highly recommend this to any man who's trying to break their urges or addiction to sex or busting nuts, or any man that has goals that they need to be accomplished in a very short amount of time, because this tool is powerful. Anyway, guys, I appreciate y'all joining me on this journey. I hope y'all learned some, hope y'all found some value. And if you did, come on, do your boy a favor. Go ahead and hit the like, hit the sub, hit the bell, join the gang, and I'll catch y'all in the next video. You know what it is. Your boy Glasses out. Peace.